Detroit, we have inspired the world through our fashion, films, TV shows, and especially music. Whether you call us Motown or the Motor City, we are the culture. Detroit welcomes you to the Culture Conversations podcast. AT Network presents the Culture Conversations podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Thompson II. We about to have some fun today, y'all, because we got a real lyricist in the building, and he's coming from, he's from the city, from the soil. He don't never like to say if he's from the east or the west, so I'm going to let him slide today, y'all. But you know one thing, I ain't even going to ask him to freestyle or nothing, but he dope on this mic. What's up, my baby?
What's up?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. Great.
Before we get started, I just want you to go ahead and tell the people your full name, your social media, and what you got coming out right now.
This is Armani Monté. Follow me on IG at official Armani Monté. Website ArmaniMonté.com. It's where you can get access to everything.
Dope. I just want to make sure we got that in because I didn't want us to forget, because we get to talking and I tend to forget certain things. So I was like, let me go ahead and drop that from the beginning. But man, let's talk about this first thing though before we get even into the music, man.
Yes, sir.
I like the jeans, the hat dope, and then you repping that Dime life, man. What's going on, man? The fit, you dripping today, baby.
This actually light for real.
It's lightweight.
It's light, man. Outside of the music, I'm known for the fashion too.
Woo!
So,
talk that talk.
They know. The ones that know, they know.
They know.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about, dog.
So, yeah,
that's what's up, man. So tell everybody though, for real, how did you even get into this music game, man? Cause and they out here calling you like a lyrical champ, man. Is that the real deal? Is that really what it is?
I've always been told your best billboard is the people that's talking about you. So I let them do the talking and I just deliver the work, But yeah, man, I get busy. My background, honestly, though, just the vibe from music came from church.
Okay. I love that. I love that. So go ahead.
And just having that solid foundation and living life, music just came to me naturally. Like my grandma used to be in the house or just walking around singing all day. My dad was in the choir. Grew up in church around the choir all the time. So that love for music came. And literally looking at the painting of Michael Jackson, that was the first artist I really listened to.
Word.
And that's where the love for music really came.
Oh, so you an artist.
Yeah.
Oh, so you when you come in spitting at what you be spitting, you.
Yeah, I'm tapped in.
You tapped in?
Yeah, man. I'm tapped in.
So when you rapping, it's like scripture. So it really literally came from you reading these scriptures.
In a sense, so I some people like it, some people don't. But I walk this thin line between secular and sanctified. Mm-hmm. And
they talk about me like that too, though.
Yeah,
but go ahead.
But I just believe in there's more unsaved people in the secular world, so I'd rather be in that world and bring people to the other side. Mm-hmm.
You fishing?
You can't save the saved.
Yeah.
You only can get them high fives.
Facts. So I want to hear more about, because I have not heard you talk about that before. I want to hear more about that church background, though, for real. Was you a guy that was singing in the choir? Was you in the band? How did this...
So, the weird part about it is I never was in the choir in church. I was in Glee Club at school, though.
That's interesting, too. You an interesting dude, dog.
Yeah, so... Literally, I let my family do the choir thing in church, and then I did my thing in school. So, that's the weird part. School ain't church.
Yeah.
Songs we singing ain't church songs, but I still have that foundation of church.
I would have never thought that you was in the Glee Club.
Was in the Glee Club in elementary school.
Word.
Yep.
So you can sing?
I'm all right. I ain't gonna say I'm overly confident as a singer, but I can hold a tune for sure.
So where did the lyricism come from? Was you an avid reader and then just start coming with words? How did this happen?
I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and say I'm a reader. I'm a thinker.
Okay.
And I watch a lot of movies. And I live life.
Got you.
And I grew up in the Rockefeller era, like when you really had to rap. And Jay-Z's one of my favorite rappers. Andre 3000, one of my favorite rappers. And I just learn from them guys and pull inspiration from all.
Even though you got an SP vibe. Yeah, I already feel it.
Yeah. So, Slum Village, Elzai, all of that. Right? Yeah. I just grew up. I studied music though. Like even
that's my family, dog. SV. You already know.
Outside of what's funny is like one of my band members. He played actually somebody who played not drums, but keys for me. His god brother is Elzai. So we be in rehearsal. He always kicking some type of stories to me about him. Like, man, y'all really need to meet, man, because y'all are both so dope.
I done tour with him so many times. He get busy though.
No, he's incredible. He's a machine. Yeah,
I used to call him Little Baby Nas.
No, for sure.
That was I used to be like, man, you little baby Nas.
Yeah, no, he got it. I mean, I studied him too. Like that's where I get different rhyme schemes from. I actually literally watched videos of him explaining different rhyme schemes years ago, and I put that into action too. So yeah, definitely an artist that I look up to, Elzai for sure. So
you really studied Jay, you studied Elzai, you studied Nas, and who else did you say you studied?
Andre 3000.
And Andre 3000. Yeah. Did you buy that Flute album?
Buy it? No. Listen to it? Yeah.
Okay.
I fell asleep to it for sure.
We not dissing 3 Stacks.
No,
man.
no diss. That's just it's a healing. It's healing music.
It's different. I was telling people
it's at that frequency. So literally, I listen to it and just fall asleep.
Got you.
Yeah.
So tell us something else that's pretty dope about you, man. Because to come from the church, then you did the Glee Club. How did you move your musical career, from there?
I was around people that tapped into the music industry. So I had 2 guys moved to New York for school, left school, and jumped straight into internships at Atlantic Records. So they come home, they telling me all this different stuff of music industry. I'm slowly getting into music in a professional matter as far as going to record and doing things of that on my own. Because I tapped in with some guys in high school that got me into the studio. But what made me take it serious is the 2 guys that...
Who was them 2 guys?
One name's Damian Dawson, the other one is Ben Jones.
I know Ben.
Yeah.
He know LaRon. He worked with LaRon Harris. Yeah. Okay.
Them 2 was had a huge impact of me taking music serious.
Yeah.
So yeah, them guys got me going, and then, but I'm not honestly, I've taken so many breaks from music, and just life hit me so many times, taking breaks. But every time I take a break, I come back way better.
Way better.
Yeah, way better. And it's I'm here now.
So during them break times, were you taking mental health breaks? Was it financial? You had to get, because a lot of people be talking to it's periods in time where artists, they run into walls, real life human stuff, and they be okay, I need to go take care of real life situations and bills and all this, then I'm gonna come back to it. What was your break time? What was the reason for your break time that you can share?
It was all of the above.
Okay.
It was mental health breaks. It was financial breaks. It was, I just don't care no more.
Yeah.
Just panic. The music industry has changed
drastically
5 different times.
Yeah.
Since I've been pursuing it. And it's just I don't want to do that. I want to do this. So once I found my lane, that's what keeps me rolling now. I put so much effort into my live shows.
Yeah.
That's my thing, is my live shows. And I believe that's what's gonna get me to it. Yeah. Is that. So, but yeah, my breaks came because one, I was going through it.
Yeah.
Going through it. Heartbreaks, Literally, and then financial situation. I'm a man, so
Yeah.
we don't want to struggle financially, so
Yeah.
that leads to mental situations. So
Yeah.
so yeah, just dealing with life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you mentioned, you said heartbreak. Those heartbreaks, was that more relationships?
Definitely.
It was romantic relationships?
Well, you know, I'm a leader of transparency, so
Yeah.
like one of the situations was like losing a child, an unborn child
Yeah.
that I was prepared for.
Yeah.
That hurt. Yeah, and just relationships.
I've been there with you.
Yeah.
Me and my wife, we lost our third child. And then we came back and had our daughter. So we got 2 boys and a girl. So I know I watched her go through postpartum, and that grief is different.
Yeah.
That grief different.
And my situation just a tiny bit different because I don't have no children. So it's like nothing to fall back on. It's nothing. So and I believe in lineage and things of that nature. So yeah.
God gonna heal your heart though, bro. Like,
Absolutely.
real talk.
I mean, I don't feel broken.
I feel you.
Yeah.
It's still some residue though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's still some residue, but God
Definitely.
gonna heal that. Your transparency is real. I love it.
I mean,
It come out in your music anyway.
yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. I have to because somebody need to hear it. You know, and that's why I say I gotta save somebody, even if it's one person, one listener, and they be like, "Hey, I listened to that one song and it got me through." That's a W for me.
Yeah.
So
Interesting, cause like, you know who, I'm not saying your rhyme patterns is like this person, but what I want to say is you can feel your heart through your music. And it's similar to how you can at times feel J. Cole's heart through his music. Did anybody ever tell you that? That similarity? Not rhyme schemes,
Nah.
but the feeling.
yeah. So what's funny is my god brother, his son, used to play one of my my first mixtape. He used to play it. Well, my god brother used to play it. His son used to listen to it too in the car. He was like, "Is this J. Cole?" Like every time. This is when he was smaller, and one because of voice, and then two because of the feeling.
The feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's real.
yeah. I definitely early on. I definitely got a lot of J. Cole comparison.
Yeah. Even when you sit in your presence, and I know it's the anointing of God too. Trust me, you know I recognize
Yes,
it.
sir.
So your presence is very, I don't want to say this word meek because of Meek Mills, but meek like is very not laid back but settling. People feel at ease around you, but then at the same time, you're not a person to yell, but you can feel the strength, the power, and the presence in your vocals. Was I accurate?
It's like I'm two different people.
Yeah.
Here, I'm very calm, chill. Like this is day to day me, and then on stage, it's a totally different.
Yeah, I wasn't
person.
talking about your stage performance.
Right. But even in the booth, like the delivery, I can be calm and then I can just be a monster, but it's still like just passion.
And power.
And power.
Power.
Yeah.
Power is there.
Yeah.
So what was the last song you recorded?
Jeez. What's funny is I'm in one of my recording breaks right now. But last song I recorded was a record called Options. And the song is really about not focusing and not believing that I have ops, but I have options.
Preach on that. Oh, speak on that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so really like knowing I'm protected by God. No weapons formed against you shall prosper.
Yes.
I don't have no enemies. I don't have no ops.
Yes.
I got options.
Yes.
I have the option to do better, to want more, and not necessarily that's the complete delivery of the record. I made it, enjoyable.
Oh, for sure.
It's a fun song, but still, like that's the thought process for it.
I love it.
Yeah.
See, I like the fact that you're not always too serious all the time, fun songs, but also thinking songs. You know, so to yourself, what is that one song that when you meet an industry person, you like, I have to play them this? What song is that? Play this song, because you know it's gonna grab their attention. What song is that?
When it comes to the song, they are my children. So, but if I had to choose one song, right now it would probably be my intro to my last project. It Wasn't Luck, and that's the name of the intro. It Wasn't Luck. That would be that.
And why is that one chosen? Like, tell us about that song. Why would you choose that one? What is it speaking to?
It's speaking to, well, I start the record. Don't wish me luck. Just pray for me. Ask God to come make a way for me. Sometimes my mind gets away from me. Who's gonna come numb the pain for me? Can't blame a soul for my misfortune, my mistakes. I was misguided. I'm years late. My mama say it's on God's time. My daddy say do the right thing. I can keep going, but
dang, I was hoping you would.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's just like, it's just the feeling. Then with the actual beat, it's just calm and it'll grasp people. Like my dog JT be like, man, I play this every morning just to get me going. It's one of those, but it's not even a hype record. It just it'll get you going.
You feel the feelings every time you spit, and you feel it.
Yeah,
you feel it. There ain't even no question. And that's why you love performing so much.
Absolutely.
Cause you know you drawn in. Every time you leave a performance, you know you didn't want you some new fans. And I don't even want to call them fans with you. It's almost like they become family for you.
Yeah, I call them my home team.
Yeah. The home team. Because they locked in.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, like, you're right. That's your golden ticket, is to keep moving. You know, you got to do like Jesus did and just move around the whole country and just continue to win people over.
Absolutely.
So, you know that's your way.
Yeah.
So, like, what is it that's going on with your team? Are they putting together a nice tour for you? Like, is it any situations bubbling?
Yeah, so right now, squad, myself, we got a project called Therapy Sessions. Live concert experience, October 26th. Yeah, that's really like my main focus right now. It's a passion project.
Got you.
It's something starting here that I want to take on the road, that I believe I'm going to take on the road.
Yeah, speak into existence.
Yeah, like the idea came from, I work for Snipes, and we had a store manager meeting in Philadelphia, and I had to do a presentation. Through that presentation, I performed for the company. But the presentation was my music and me telling the story of my journey through retail, and I had to compare the two, because it's always been, for the longest for me now, retail versus what I love to do, so my job versus my dream. And broke everything down, had the whole entire company like floored. And Snipes is sponsoring Therapy Sessions.
Yeah. So, hold on.
Thank you.
That is so dope, dog.
Thank you. Literally,
I love it.
Shout out to Snipes. CEO told me, I just told somebody I'm gonna tell this story as much as I can, but he literally told me, I know what you love to do here. You love to be a store manager, but I believe that we should just invest in your dream.
He knows that investing in you too, not only gonna just bless you, but it's gonna help take Snipes somewhere different.
Absolutely.
Bigger.
Brand ambassador.
Brand ambassador. It's boy.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what that is. And it's a blessing on both sides.
Yeah, no, it's...
Yeah.
Because after that, I mean, I do what I do. I put my all into whatever situation I'm in. So, but yeah. So I took that energy, came home, talked to my business partner, and was like, yo, like, I really feel like I need to do that here. Like, I really need to do that in a regular setting. And for me, that experience was therapeutic. And I told him like, yo, let's call it therapy sessions. But then it got bigger than just me performing and making it therapeutic because I'm on the stage. Like, team, like, no, that's one element. Now, let's go get therapists. Let's go get these resources. Let's have an impact.
Yeah, I love it.
So that's where we at.
You ever heard of the guy Yellow Wolf?
Absolutely.
I mean, not Yellow Wolf. Yellow, the artist, Yellow. He does. He be going out a lot with the political folks and all the different stuff. You never heard of him?
No.
I'm gonna make sure that you connect with Corey Jacobs and him.
Okay.
Because the stuff they doing, because it's some similarity there. Definitely want you to connect with them. Definitely want you to, because he's on that same vibe.
Okay.
And they moving around. But what you doing is tremendous. Like, and I'm talking about this. I'm gonna wait after you're done doing your run.
Yes, sir.
Then y'all connect and then make that next run.
All right.
So, but that's dope, man.
Thank you.
That's dope. You know, other thing I like to hear is the fact of that story, and that's a story to tell about how you were working your job. You're a man of integrity, you know, working your job, and then you did your work well, that you did a presentation, and you showed your gift, and then the doors open to where this organization, this corporation was like, we want to partner with you, you know, and telling that story, that's different, and I love it. Yeah. You know, you're not talking about like, I pitched it from the block, none of that. I love the way you tell your story and the truth and the realness with it.
Yeah, my going back to work, my district trainer, we was having my district manager, not district trainer, but we was having a conversation like 2 or 3 days ago, and he was like, man, I love how you move. Even, you know, you rap, you hip hop artist, but you working here. He was like, to me, you doing it the harder way.
Yeah, and that's real life. That's what most of them do.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Like,
yeah.
But he like, no, you ain't trying to go get the fast money. Like, you grinding. Like, you really a person getting it out the mud for real. Like,
more people can relate to you.
And I 110% believe the same thing. Yeah.
More people will be able to relate to you, you know. And I love that honesty. That's one thing I like about Big Sean. I liked was his honesty. You know, he wasn't no kid that come, you know, he from the D like us, but he ain't come from them elements. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I like the fact that he's authentic and tells that story. That's what I love about your story. Yours totally different.
Yeah.
So that, man, we just clapping for you on that one, man. That's dope. We need more kids and youth to hear your story. Way more than they need to hear Jeezy's story. We need them to hear your story. Your story is the one that can help transform, transcend generations. Your story is important.
Appreciate it. I always said, like, I want to impact the blue collar workers, the normal people.
Yes,
the everyday people. That's who I want to impact.
Because I know that's one thing I always be saying. Because people, you know me growing up. And a lot of things I did, and they be like, did you? I was like, man, I ain't never sold drugs. I ain't never used drugs. I'm just putting that out there. Like, my family, we come from hard work, you know, getting an education, doing what we got to do to make it. Like, that's where we come from, that grind.
I ain't touched nothing either.
Yeah.
But I was around it.
We all was.
That's what I'm saying.
How could you not be?
So that, like... So it's like I'm not an oblivious person to, like, I'm talking about around it.
Me too.
Around
BMF done sat in that same spot. All them have been up here.
I was around users.
Yeah.
Sellers.
Yeah.
All of it. So yeah. One of them lives.
You heard of 50 Boys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll show you some pictures. The creators sat right in the same seats you sitting in, dog. Fire. I go all the way back. I know them, but it's just like that wasn't ever for me.
Yeah.
That's why I say I respect and love your story that so much.
Appreciate you.
So shout out to Snipes. We do need some sponsors over here, so come holler at us.
Hey.
At the Culture Conversations podcast. You know, closed mouths don't get fed, baby.
Yeah, it's not. They need to tap in with Detroit a whole lot more. Like
Yeah.
I'm not holding. They go hard for Philadelphia, that's where their headquarters is. They go hard for New York. They go hard for New Jersey.
That's a little tri-area too.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
I
it
ain't
is.
having that.
Yeah.
They gotta tap in
Snipes
with
got
the
popping
city.
here.
Yeah,
They
because
popping here.
we hold it down.
We holding it down.
We holding it down.
Yeah.
Like they gotta tap in more with the city. Like we do a lot here.
Yeah.
We need to do more though.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna through you. It's gonna build.
Absolutely.
Through you, it's gonna build.
Absolutely.
Like you
I
gonna
gotta
put it
be
on
that
your
bridge.
back. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But we still need them to love you enough so that you can go to all them other cities up too, and they know that like this.
We
He
about to
from the
tap
deep,
in.
but he with all of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. So, man, I appreciate you coming down, telling your story, man. Your story is beautiful. I definitely need you to come to Entertainment University and talk to our youth.
No, I'm there.
Like,
I'm there.
definitely need you. We're going to get that on your schedule before you get too busy, because I know how it is when y'all blow up. We ain't going to be able to catch y'all no more, you know?
No, that's when you got to tap in even more.
Yeah,
Like,
so I definitely want to get you down because like I said, your story is so powerful, man. You know, we definitely got to get you in front of a lot more people, and the industry needs you, man. The industry needs you, dude. Our people, our community needs you. You know, it's time for some different stories, but the main thing is we need these real stories.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but man, we want to thank everybody for tuning in and tapping in with us here at the Culture Conversation Podcast. I got my Detroit player in the building. We appreciate you coming through. It's all love. What up, though, Detroit and all over the world. Peace.